Hey guys, what's going on? How have you guys been? My name is Abdullah, and I just started leatherworking a few weeks ago. And I thought, hey, I think this would be really cool to show people and to show people and to maybe teach people who are looking to learn and really don't have anybody they know who leatherworks and they really want to learn. So, I think this is a great opportunity for all those people. I also thought this would be very interesting for people who just want to watch and for people who want to learn. So today in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the tools I'm gonna be using and where I got them from, or where you can get them, and kind of things like that, just to run by over the stuff I have. So in my future videos, you guys aren't really like, wait, what's that he used? What's that he used? I think it's very good to have people know what my tools are. So let's get started. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to describe to you the stuff kind of in order as you see here. So this I got is called it's called the prick iron. This is for before you start stitching your two pieces of leather. You can punch holes in your leathers before you stitch, and that'll make your stitching a lot easier. If you just try to stitch like sewing fabric with a needle, just a needle, it's nearly impossible for how thick leather is. So you definitely need these. And here I have four of them. I have they look the same, but it's this one's a 6-prong, a 6-prong, a 4-prong, a 3-prong. No, sorry, a 6-prong, a 4-prong, a 2-prong, and a 1-prong here. Yeah, so these are called the prick irons. The one thing I wanted to let you guys know is most of the tools you guys see here, most of them, not all of them, most of them, I bought off Amazon. That came in like a whole leatherworking kit. All the tools came in a kit. So yeah, most of these tools you guys see here came in that kit. I got the kit off Amazon. I think it was like $90, just in case you guys were wondering. And so the main tool I use here for cutting my leather is this blade right here, which is called an exacto blade. You guys can see it's very sharp for cutting the leather, so whereas you have a new blade, it goes through your leather really nicely. It's called an exacto. So I would recommend to be very careful while using these. They're very sharp and you can cut yourself very quickly. The kit I came with some extra blades, so that's very handy. And again, the stuff I just showed you now, that's the stuff that came in my kit. So another thing I have here is this is called a beveler. Now this is something I had to buy separately that did not come in my kit. A beveler. This is for when you have the edges of your leather. You can shave the edges of your leather to make the edges look really smooth and shiny and make them look nice. So this is called a beveler. That I had to buy separately. Then this here came with my kit. This one's called a scratch awl. Right here, this is just kind of like it's just like a handle that it's just very pointy. This doesn't cut the leather. It's just pointy, so it'll score the leather, so you like make a mark, so you know when you measure where to cut. It's called a scratch awl. And this here I have this also came with my kit. This is called a skiving knife, and this is also sharp too, so I would definitely be careful with that. So this is for like, say you have a belt or a thick wallet. You can take like a thick belt, and then you can shave away to the thickness you want, to make the thickness you want, so you can get it nice and thin and the thickness you want. Where else? Oh, the next thing I have here are some needles. These are the needles that also came with my set for stitching the leather. They're all the same thickness, but they're just different lengths. Like one is long, some are medium, some are short for different projects. And this here is called a wood slicker for the tokenol that you put on, which I'll get to here in a second. It's so it puts on that tokenol on your edges, and it's really this when you rub your tokenol against your edges, this creates friction, and friction creates heat. So the heat will kind of get the tokenol to go into your leather. This is called wood slicker right here. And this is just a regular paintbrush I got from Menards. This is for dyeing the edge of your leather, because the edges of your leather don't have any color. So just to make the project look extra finished and stuff, I like to dye my edges. And this here, these are just a pair of scissors that also came with my kit. Not really specific. They're not really something for specific. It's just a pair of scissors. This here is a lighter that I bought separately for burning the edge after you finish stitching. There's always a little pieces of thread sticking out of your project, so this is just a regular gas station lighter for kind of melting down those edges to get them nice and flat. So lighter, yes. What else do I have here? Oh, I also have this is the mallet that I use for those prick irons that I showed you guys in the beginning, so you can bang the pricks down into your leather here. So this is just like a regular construction rubber mallet. There's mallets specific to leatherworking, but they're just, I decided to use this because it's heavier, so it comes down a lot quicker and harder. So you don't have to pound your prick irons as hard. So I like to use this. And another thing there is I would recommend, like really seriously recommend, is to have one of these. It's just like a hard like piece of white. It's kind of like cutting board material, like plastic cutting board material, something like that. But I found this at Hobby Lobby for like $2 something. So yeah, this is what you put your load down so you can punch your holes out. It's really, this is really nice. Yeah. And another thing I have here, so yeah, for you guys that maybe it's actually the thread that this is the thread that actually came with my toolkit here. This is like a thicker leather thread for it's waxed, so this is a waxed leather specific for leather kind of thread. And if you buy a kit, at least the kit I bought had a lot of different colors. It had like this kind of color, brown. It had black, red, green, blue, white. So it does come with colors. And as I said earlier when I said Tokenol, you guys are probably like, what could that possibly be? So now here I'm gonna try to get to the greens. I like to say, I don't know if it's green, but so first here I have this is called leather cement. This is for like cementing 2 pieces of leather. Like if you put this, it's like a glue texture. So if you put this on a piece of leather and you put another piece of leather on top, it's cemented. It's very difficult, very difficult to come off. So this is like permanent. It's called leather cement. I ordered this off Amazon too, in case you guys were wondering. This came from off Amazon. And I have this is called leather. It's called leather well. This also was ordered off Amazon. This is just like glue to like hold in place 2 pieces of leather when you use your prick irons and stuff. It's just to hold it in place, kind of like it's just like a glue for leather. And here I have the Tokenol. This I also ordered off of Amazon here. I think it was like $9 or $10 for this whole container here, and this will last you a long time. So like maybe 4 or 5 months, 6 months. So once you get one of these and you should be good. Yeah, this is called Tokenol. So this is for when you put on the edge of your project, your pieces of leather. It makes them shiny and smooth. And make sure when you guys order this, make sure it's the clear or white one so it doesn't show on your project. And this is just brown leather dye for dyeing the edges, just to give it an extra finish to make it look a bit nice. And before you put on the Tokenol, which is this that I showed you, before you put this on, you wanna use this sandpaper. This is a 400 grit sandpaper. to just sand the edges, to kind of just like roughen it up here. This is just sandpaper for 400 grit. And another thing I have here, I have all my patterns. So here, like I have this pattern for like a nice big women's wallet. I have a smaller one here for like a men's bifold wallet here. And then I have all the pockets. I have like a flat, kind of just like straight edge pocket. See here how I have like curved pocket. Or I have like this kind of shape. I have a lot of different ones. And I also have this. This is for just like making a card holder. So that's it for the tools. This is gonna be most of my tools that you'll be seeing. And these are the tools.